What's poppin', Knicks family? Let's take some time out to put some respect on OG Anunoby and how he been performing. That last game he had against his former team, the Toronto Raptors, he was a man on a mission. He did the damn thing. Yeah, he had 31 points. He seemed unstoppable. He almost had, about 10 straight field goals without a miss. It was all business. He ain't smiling until he actually had a miss. But you gotta respect it that he's trying to live up to the contract that he gave, which was the most ever in Knicks history at $212 million. But we know him for being a defensive player. But he dropped him 31 points like it was nothing. And we gotta respect that. We gotta love that, because by the time playoff time come, this team is gonna be a well-oiled machine. And we at a point that at any given night, one of our starting five can be a star. Some superstars. Karl Anthony Towns a superstar. But on any given night, besides Brunson, besides Cat, we got other people that can step up and do their damn thing. And in this last game, we seen that. We seen Campaign came off the bench, went bonkers. Deuce McBride did Deuce McBride thing. Mikal Bridges did Mikal Bridges things. We'll talk about Mikal Bridges in another video. But we gotta show some respect when due. I didn't believe that OG Anunoby deserved to get paid the way he got paid. But he's trying his best to live up to that, and I gotta respect that. And the main concern with him is injuries, and it looks like he's been managing it well, even though Tibbs squeezed blood out of a rock, blood out of a tuna. Tibbs is going to get the most, but surprisingly, Tibbs, known as a defensive player, defensive-minded coach for his players, we've been killing on the offensive side. We are one of the top offensive teams in the NBA. Who would have seen that coming? And our defense is getting better and better by each game. One thing we got to do is stop playing to the competition. We got to stop playing down to teams that we should be spanking. But that last game, that wasn't the case. Even the final score did not tell the true story of the game, because we started spanking on them after that first quarter. We did our damn thing. But like I said, this video is to talk about how OG Anunoby been stepping it up. I like what he did out there. I'm pretty sure the coaching staff like what he did out there. And we gotta keep putting our foot on these other teams next. We about to be 10 games over 500. Yeah, I said it. I'm gonna call it that we gonna beat the Spurs. We gonna spank the Spurs come Christmas Day. And let's get to these stats of this last game. OG Anunoby had 31 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Karl Anthony Towns, the big bodega, had 31 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Cam Thomas off the goddamn bench. I said Cam Thomas, that was wrong. Cam Payne, aka Terry Johnson, had 19 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Mikal, the New York, aka Nova Nick, had 14 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. Deuce had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Jalen Brunson had 12 points, 7 assists, 2 steals. Who would have thought that we would win a game by 20-something points with Jalen Brunson only scoring 12 points? We'd have never thought of that in a million years, but we did that. We gotta respect that. That means that when Jalen is having an off night, he don't gotta feel like the world is on his shoulders. Cause guess what? We got a Cat, we got an OG, we got a Mikal, we got a Deuce, we got a Josh Hart, and I got a strange feeling that bench is about to get a lot better. We're bringing back Landry. It's gonna have to get a lot better, and it's gonna be contagious because I like how we got our guys down in the G Leagues getting them repping. Kolek getting that, looking like a promising prospect. Dadier was the youngest person draft. He getting them reps in down in the G League. We are gonna pay dividends come next year and a year after that. Mark my words. But we are definitely a different team, a different look, and we about to put that daggone thing together. Watch. Mark my words. But like always, Knicks vibes only. So you already know my motto. You know the vibes. Knicks vibes, baby.